1-4 on the season, but still with a lot of room to grow. They've got a lot of talent up and down this roster. When you look at this team, they only have 9 goals scored this game, but have also only allowed 16 in those first 5, and a big reason why is because of the netminder Talon Muscolino, who will not be starting today. It'll actually be the 29 of Connor Lomax. So we'll get a look at him. He's a Jets 15U AA player. He had an 8.85 save percentage last year, and this year for the New Jersey Jets 15U AA has been sensational. It's 5.70, but a .902 save percentage and a .362 goals allowed. So Lomax in for Muscolino on a team that's very young offensively and defensively. Might not put a lot of pucks on net, but they know that they can trust who they have in between the pipes. Another shot and a save from Lomax. So Lomax is able to hit it away from Lucrecio. Now another poke around by R.J. Scott back in that corner. Brushed ahead by Anthony Pontillo, and all the heavy hitters are out right now for the Mountaineers. And another big glove save, and up for Lomax, who, I mean, listen, as good as Muscolino is, it's really nice to know that you've got yourself a Connor Lomax between the pipes right after to help get the job done. So a couple of saves, and just 58 seconds into this contest, both teams with a couple of shots on net. And of course, over on the other side, we have Christian Anderton, Morristown. Check the link in the description for more details. Lucrecio will pilot this power play unit from the blue line as he gets it over to Scott. Scott Juckett strafing in front as they flop it right back over to Scott. Right to the middle, the one-time look, and it's hit off to the side. I don't think Lomax got a piece of that, though, as that was just a little bit wide of the post. Throw over from Scott. Lucrecio, and another nice play by Juckett. Back by the blue line. Mountaineers trying to take advantage early. Gets to the 11 of Pandilla. Pardon me. Back by the goal line. And another stop by Lomax. There's Lucrecio, and it's blocked away. Flip-flopping in these next couple of days with multiple back-to-backs for some of these teams. Out distribution up front. A little crowd rather by the crease as Lucas Ahmedi is taking up all kinds of space on the edge of the blue ice. Entering a shoving match right now with Kyle Ensinger. Another shot. That one's loose off to the side. And another shot by Lomax. 40 seconds remain on the opener of Montpellier. So 0 for 1 on the power play right now are West Orange as they tried to feed R.J. Scott there. And just a little bit off to the side. Nice kick by Lomax. 3.5 minutes into period number 1. Still a scoreless tie between Mahoha and West Orange. Is over to Sandals. Now back for Lomax. Will spin around and just outside of the zone. So it could very much so be him. Tenzer has that one cycled around. Tenzer would love to get his 100th career point in this contest. Back here on his home ice in a designated away game, but home nonetheless. Kept in the zone now by Lucrecio. Find over to the corner for Scott, who again has just been brilliant in his freshman season for West Orange. Now back in the corner, turn back up to the top of your screen to Pontillo. And now a chance for Sandals. Sandals working, and he's cut away. Well, they had a pass over to the side and was disrupted. Now this will get bullied through back to the blue line. Tapped over to Chaykin. And now that shot is hit away. Guillermo Satorsky and his line are out there currently from West Orange. So they're giving that top scoring line a bit of a breather here about halfway through period number 1. Mahoha locked up behind their net. Spinning puck adjacent to the goal line, and they'll break out of the zone with Muscal. Here comes R.J. Scott. Scott over to his left side, trying to skate around Catapano. He's got Tenzer in front. Scott instead will give it up top to Chacon. D-to-D passing to Rufo. Back to Lucrecio. It was a big hit that time that was just away from the play that sent Chris Selfo down to the ice. Now the Mountaineers set up as though they're on a power play, though. A costly turnover. IHL, 2 of the top conferences in the entire state of New Jersey. Always have teams making long, deep state runs. Now a quick way to feed to the inside. Lucrecio, oh, he goes top shelf and scores! Oh, a pinball machine at the very end. Rattles around the post on the inside, and Lucrecio adds the first goal of this contest. It's 1-0 for Pontillo. Now Tenzer. Tried to feed Lucrecio. Over in the middle, back to Lucrecio, and that one's loose behind the net. 6:16 left to go in period number 1. A 1-0 West Orange Mountaineers lead. Another push over to the inside. Reed Tenzer trying to feed in front again, sitting at 99 like that. So Just give mblawfirm.com all of your love, especially when it comes to your legal needs. 5.5 minutes left to go in period number 1. This is thrown through. Hit ahead from Lucas Amedi. Amedi's got a man to beat. Uncorks one in. I think it was blocked. Lomax might have got a piece of it as well. Now off around to the side. 44 of Thaddeus Bacamp back in the zone. Here's Lucas Amedi, and it's swiped off to the side. Nice last-second sweep there by Catapano. Well, Mahoha's done well now in the latter portion of this period, staying out of the penalty box. As this is a feed in the middle. Turnover. Now a second effort. They try to get it around Lomax, and he slams the door shut. That's Lucas Amedi with that shot. Bereza forces his way forward. He's got a little help, too. From the sharp angle, sends one on Lomax, who calmly seals the edge and sends it off to the side. Now over by the near side boards, Chacon. Right in, and the clear at Sean Bretherick and Jeremy Nielsen. Got Eddie McCarthy and Charlie Brooks with Jared Franco over on rink number 2 here. Right now, myself, Zach, on rink number 1. So rattle around and be settled by Lucrecio. Long shot, easy stop for Lomax. And Scott to Lucrecio and disrupted. Nice job by Parr. Muscolino off the glass. Didn't get the angle he was looking for. Turnaround by Tenzer. And unable to get that one on Lomax. Now sent. And that is his first, or rather second goal of the season. So Muscolino scores the 10th goal from Mahoha on the year, and now 6 games. As there's bench, and Scott will take it in the zone. Through Tenzer, here's Lucrecio. Lucrecio one-on-one, rings off the post, and back for Rufo. He's got an assist and another stop by Lomax. And he belly flops on top of it, so now West Orange certainly answering after that Muscolino score. We'll get assists for you a little bit later, as the scorekeeper's down in the box doing a sensational job keeping track. Hard stop by Ryan Pucco. Across the blue line. Oh, beautiful cut around the defense, trying to feed Lucrecio, and the shot from Tenzer just wide. And now snapped up by Lomax. I'll tell you what, Tenzer has been very close multiple times. Recovered by Catapano, and he's got to make a decision here, although, 1-2 times can't come up with the puck. Now it's handled by Gabe Amedi. Amedi with a gorgeous takeaway there, as Catapano just couldn't get the puck away from the edge of his stick. Now locked up in the corner, Amedi tries to send it to the middle. Polichko, and they'll help glide it out of the zone. Body of Lucas Amedi, big shot, and Lomax is able to glove that one down. 10-22 in period number 2. And I'll tell you what, Lomax has been sensational. And I get it. I know Mahoha has Talon Muscolino, and Talon Muscolino is an excellent goaltender, especially with the numbers he's put up this season. But I'll tell you what, there's certainly a case to be made to give Connor Lomax a little bit more playing time, especially using this game as a sample. It's his only away by R.J. Scott, and it's left behind. Here's a chance for Scott. Scott with a defender to beat, waits in front, whiffs on the shot, and it's pulled away by Ryan Pucco. Nice work from Pucco. Rufo on net and gloved down by Lomax. 4:10 left in period number 2. I was going to say, it's been quite some time since we've seen a shot on goal for West Orange. Try to break back out. And, all right, I guess Zaborski didn't touch it, so no offside, although a big hit on Sandals as he's thrown down. A long shot on Lomax, and Lomax will glove that one up. Zone. Satorsky to Anderton. Anderton working his way, and then there's Catapano. So Catapano was draped all over him in the 22, having a very impactful game over on the blue line today. That's very dangerous. Now the other direction for Lucas Amedi as this pops way high, and didn't hit the protective netting. Instead hits the glass. We play on. Over by the far side boards, Amedi sends a shot, misses up. Lucrecio attempted the rebound, instead picked up by Parr. Kept in by R.J. Scott, who against the clock here in Big State Sports. We also have a concurrent cast going on over on rig number 2, and then at 6:15 we'll start our men's games. At 7 o'clock, we have Boonton taking on Mountain Lakes in boys basketball. So a busy day at the very, very end of the fall, though it's the winter sports season here on Big State Sports. And if you want your game broadcast, you can email the big man, George Muha, George at BigStateSports.com, to get your game on the air. We're welcoming a lot of new hockey teams here this weekend, including West Orange. Second game in a row we're doing for them. Muscolino. Turned around to R.J. Scott. Now another check, Scott. And now Lucrecio. Scott weaves. Scott fires. Lomax stays in front. Oh, what side-to-side movement. That time by Lomax. Now another rebound. Deflected through. Still in the zone are West Orange. Another shot blocked in front, and I'll just get rid. I'll tell you what, the competition those two teams have played, I mean, it's actually almost a positive that they have those records. And Chatham actually took Northern Highlands to the limit a couple of days ago. Looks like a couple of West Essex Caldwell players are soaking in the remainder of this contest. Tenzer, shot wide. Now Lucrecio from Scott. Lucrecio continues to move forward, and another move by Muscolino to get it. And I thought like I had my blue cell phone when I was 10 that was clipped to my belt. That thing, oh man. That brought back memories of 1 megapixel photos. The shot goes back behind the goal line with 5 minutes left to go. They try to jam it around Lomax, and can't quite find their way around it. St. Bernard 6-0. As that shot goes up high, bounces in front. Oh, and it looks like for a second Bukowski was frustrated that it didn't go in, but he had a chance to follow it up. And now off the tip drill, it's saved again by Lomax. Puck skate ahead from Scott. Scott, sharp angle, sealed edge by Lomax. Puko, cranked shot, and Lomax again flashes the leather. And some more big plays from the 29, who again, he might be earning himself some more ice time. Long shot, deflected up in the air. And Mahoha doing everything they can to get it out of the zone. Another shot that goes wide on the glove side post. Caromed off, turned around by Puko. So West Orange currently have them pinned. So they with Lucrecio behind him. As they hit one off the body, Lucrecio sneaks one through, and Lomax was ready for it at the very end. Lomax with a gorgeous stop that time. The 29 has been a brick wall between, and I know, I get it. It's a cliche, but that's what he's been. Only that one got around him back in period number 1, and the battle between a Kelly and a Menin division squad. This one stopped and trapped away. Crescio keeps it moving forward. Lomax nearly turns it over. He does. Long shot, Tenzer bounces wide. 10 seconds left to go. Still tied at 1. Back over in the corner. Looks like West Orange will be the last to at least have an opportunity. This is swept up over to Rufo. Rufo waits, and that'll close it out. 4-4 on ice. Might benefit them, but it doesn't. Oh, it's Liam Parr. He goes top shelf. It's 2-1, and Mahoha with a walk-off golden goal have struck down the Mountaineers.